Eu vou chamar então o nosso primeiro convidado dessa manhã, John Michael Pierobon. Por favor, John Michael, vai se sentar aqui. O John é um consultor internacional de internet, já com bastante tempo de experiência. Ele vai fingir que ele não entende português, mas ele entende português fluentemente, fala português fluentemente. Ele vai falar inglês com vocês, mas ele nos entende muito bem, porque ele tem uma experiência no mundo todo, mas uma proximidade muito grande com o Brasil. Teve ajudou a construir os primeiros websites corporativos aqui no Brasil, e ao longo desses mais de década trabalhando nessa área, o John desenvolveu conceitos, percepções a respeito do mundo digital que ele vai dividir aqui conosco.
Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I know some of you came from far away, and I also wanted to thank Cesar for inviting me to Brazil, because I think he knows it's my favorite country. Thank you. A little bit about my experiences. I'm an old man now. I've been teaching computer courses for 30 years, and I've been in the internet for at least 2 decades. I know I've had a continuous email address since 1987. I've developed websites, as Pierre mentioned. I developed the first multilingual website for a Brazilian company. It's because I know Spanish and English, that's why they hired me, not because I knew the web. Although I did have a web tutorial in the beginning that was endorsed by Amazon to help people who wanted to make their websites Amazon friendly. So I did a little bit of that. I also ran an internet service provider, and I can tell you how to run one and how not to run an internet service provider. A lot of lessons learned there. I have been, as I mentioned, I've done a lot of teaching as part of my consulting. I've been on 5 continents teaching General Motors how to use the internet, including here in São Paulo do Sul, about a decade ago. And basically I do internet consulting.
Qual é a relação na comunicação digital entre arte e ciência?
Good question. So if I understand this, is digital communication art or science? Is that correct? Okay, is it art or is it science? Well, that's like asking two different things, because art is emotional, it's relative, it's imprecise, but it's warm and soft. Science, cold, hard, precise, exact. 2 different worlds. Over here is art, nice, soft, pretty, cold, hard. Science sometimes is even ugly. You know, gravity is science, right? And when you fall down, it hurts. So they're 2 different words. So digital communication. But digital is science, is it not? And communication is like art, because words are very imprecise. Big is a relative word, just like art is relative. So there are two worlds that they're not even alike. So it's like a contradiction of terms. Digital science. One's art, one's science. 2 words put together. Now, when we look at art and science, there are 2 different types of people. We have artists, and perhaps you know Alexander Calder. Ever heard of him? No? Federico Fellini, you know him? Okay. Manet? You know him? Shakespeare? Okay. Vermeer? Vermeer is one of my favorite painters. But these are all artists, and you would describe them as people that have talent. Now, when I get to be President of the United States, I'm going to put Thomas Edison on the $1 bill. I think he's done more for the world than George Washington ever did. We have electricity. But we have Einstein, another famous scientist, this doesn't have to be an American. We have Fermi, we have Kepler, we have Tesla. These are all scientists, but they had no talent. They were just geniuses. So it's very interesting. I think I'm not going to quite answer the question quite yet. I'm going to let you think about this. On one hand, digital communication, digital science, just like Edison and Tesla, communication like Vermeer and Shakespeare and Fellini.